Anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Miller. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Back to pass. It's Russell. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to the air on the first play. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's in the clear. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaking free at the 35. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Caught by the receiver.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Gets into space at the 50. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
He hands it off from the gun. Powering through. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to scramble. And is intercepted. He could go. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense starts with a short field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. The ball, it gives this defense a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out pass on the jet sweep. And the ball to the ground. Oh, and it's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
First and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Timeout is called. Defense, that's their first of the half. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. They're trying to sneak it for the first.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the toss play, runner moving left. Here he goes. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to scramble now. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And the single back takes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Who's in the clear? Across the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Play action here on first down. Snags the quick throw. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Motion now from the tight end. Here comes a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Back to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
The field goal is good. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Now they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. The shotgun handoff here. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush closing in. Ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Is away, but it's not very good. He'll take this just inside his own territory. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Looking to throw. It's Russell. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. 3rd down and goal for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown!
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, tie. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
A deep shot to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap them up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A huge special teams score. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a wide receiver screen. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. When the gamble doesn't work, maybe they should have gone for it on fourth down, let the quarterback throw. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Trying to pick up the yardage with the jet sweep. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. Whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
They'll give it to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. 2 national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. he's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Turner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
It's a run. Running back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Russell. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here.
Alabama.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. They don't get the snap off in time. That'll cost them. And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. On the ground, it's Jackson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And completion makes it second and short. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Dropping back. It's Russell. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Young. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. A deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Miller. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. Takes up the first and still running. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now it's second down here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. He fires it down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to pass. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Ah, here he goes. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. He's going to take off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense in a split backfield now. Play fake, looking to throw. The short hands. It's Young. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To throw, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Lewis. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A quick throw out left, complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Russell. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. To
just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Tackle finally made at the 37, and 1st and 10 from there.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Well, there's the stiff arm.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Hill. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown time. The quarterback takes it in himself. And they'll set up for the PAT. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That's caught. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. He finds some space. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Looking for his back. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Look out. Room to run here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Play action here on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On the ground, it's Peoples. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Williams. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man runs out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. He's in the clear. Here he goes. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And on first down, they go right back to him.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down and goal. Heading to the outside, it's Peoples. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on 1st down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now. It's 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down, 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback.